back in time?
Yeah!
I mean, let's go.
Oh! You look nice! Oh my gosh! Welcome to the 60s!
Thank you, ma'am. You ladies are going to have to get out of that front seat. Did you hear me, ma'am? You got to get out of that front seat.
Just get out.
I'm going to have to call the police and they're going to arrest you.
It's fine.
All right.
Here's your water, just out and get something to eat.
Yeah, can I get a burger, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Here's your burger. Can I get you anything else?
No, thank you, but can I speak with you for a minute? I just really don't feel comfortable sitting with these people, and it's your responsibility to take care of the situation, so I need you to say something to them.
I'll see what I can do.
Ma'am, can we get some service over here, please?
Ladies, you're making some other customers feel uncomfortable, so I'd love to help you if you could move back over to your table.
Why would we need to move?
Well, we'll be glad to help you if you can move back over to your table and start encroaching on some of the other customers. What are you taking there?
Oh, it's my new birth control.
Birth control.
Yeah, it prevents you from getting pregnant. I've had 6 kids already. I sure don't need another one.
Where did you hear of birth control?
Well, have you not heard of the Margaret Sanger movement?
No, what's that?
She's all for birth control, so women have the right to stop having kids whenever they want.
Well, maybe after my 13th one, I should get on some birth control.
Evening. The television and radio station of the United States and their affiliated stations are proud to provide facilities for discussion of issues in the current political campaign by the 2 major candidates for the presidency. The candidates need no introduction. Republican candidate Vice President Richard Nixon and Democratic candidate Senator John F. Kennedy. According to the rules set by the candidates themselves, each shall make an opening statement.
I can't believe we're watching the first televised debate.
I know, this is crazy. I really want JFK to win.
I mean, look at Nixon. He's really sweaty.
Yeah.
I know where my vote's going to be.
Right?
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
Mr. John Glenn in ordering Earth.
that Marilyn Monroe? JFK getting out of the same car?
If me and Marilyn were spotted together, what would Jackie do?
They know? Everybody knows? I'm just gonna take this pill, maybe I'll feel better. Oh, I don't feel so good anymore.
What's wrong?
Who's talking?
It's Billy Bob.
Why are you so colorful, Billy Bob?
What are you talking about? I'm brown.
Stop moving around, Billy Bob.
I'm sitting still.
Oh,
Are you alright over there? Uh-oh, is she alright? Oh no, she's dead! No. Oh no! No!
Acting therefore in the defense of our own security and of the entire Western Hemisphere, and under the authority entrusted to me by the Constitution, as endorsed by the resolution of the Congress, I have directed that the following initial steps be taken immediately. To halt this offensive buildup, a strict quarantine on all offensive military equipment under shipment to Cuba is being initiated. All ships of any kind bound for Cuba, from whatever nation or port, will, if found to contain cargoes of offensive weapons, be turned back. It shall be the policy of this nation to regard any nuclear missile launched from Cuba against any nation in the Western Hemisphere as an attack by the Soviet Union on the United States, requiring a full retaliatory response upon the Soviet Union.
What are y'all doing? Y'all should check out this book.
What's it called?
The Feminine Mystique by Betty Friedman. It says that us women, we have the right to not sit here in the home anymore.
Really?
Really. I'm going to get a job. I don't know about y'all.
Big, I'm going too!
That one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day, on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltered with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by color of skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with his vicious racists, with his governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day, right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will get to join hands with little white boys and white girls, our sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley should be exhaled, and every hill and mountain shall be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope, and this is our faith that I go back to this hospital.
Yeah!
can never again stand aside, prideful in isolation. Terrific dangers and troubles that we once called foreign now constantly live among us. If American lives must end and American treasure be spilled in countries that we barely know, then that is the price that change has demanded of conviction and of our enduring covenant.
The Beatles?
1963 sound with the Beatles. That's George Harrison, Paul McCartney, and Ringo Starr.
John Lennon's my favorite.
I thought you'd never ask.
They're going to be the hit, I just think. I just know it. They're so rad, so groovy. I love them. They have nice music. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the new trend of our decade.
That's a great movie.
Jamming. They have some nice videos too. They got some nice videos.
The Civil Rights Act of 1964 is signed at the White House by President Johnson. Before an audience of legislators and civil rights leaders who had labored long and hard for passage of the bill, President Johnson calls for all Americans to back what he calls a turning point in history.
Oh, that's cute. Wow. Have y'all heard about these? About what? These are the new mini skirts. Look how cute and short they are. I saw this on TV. Oh my gosh, love these. Try them. I'm trying that for you. Okay, let's go, girls. I love these skirts. I know. They're so groovy, aren't they? Wow. So boss. So fast. Oh my god. I have to get more of these. I know. This is gonna be the new trend. Definitely. Definitely. These are legs. It's so risky. Yeah.
With hundreds of fresh troops landing in South Vietnam in late 1965, the U.S. was itching for a fight.
Once they identified the location of some of the North Vietnamese units, the plan then was to launch a massive campaign to destroy those units.
That campaign, using highly mobile helicopter divisions to search out and destroy the enemy, would result in the first big battle of the war, the Drang Valley in Vietnam's Central Highlands. The strategy was to kill as many enemy soldiers as they could. It was called attrition. Basically punishing the enemy enough to wear them down. Wearing them down in ferocious fights with the North Vietnamese.
Literally beat these guys to death.
U.S. firepower and individual bravery caused tens of thousands of enemy deaths. But thousands of Americans died too.
Black and white unity until there is first some black unity. There can be no worker solidarity until there is first some racial solidarity. We cannot think of uniting with others until after we have first united among ourselves. We cannot think of being acceptable to others until we are first proven acceptable to ourselves. One cannot unite bananas with scattered leaves.
My back is hurting so bad.
I know, when I was working on the farm, my back hurt too.
I wish we could afford something to help us. Is there anybody, anything that can help us?
You guys.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Anything called Medicaid? No.
What is Like, they pay for like the docs and stuff and all that.
So you
Everyone
have a bag?
can apply? Yes, everyone can apply. No more back pain? No more back pain? No more back pain. Here you go. Oh, thank you. Let's go, sweetheart. We're going to get better.
Millions of Americans are denied the right to vote because of their color. This law will ensure them the right to vote.
Anti-war demonstrators protest U.S. involvement in the Vietnam War in mass marches, rallies, and demonstrations. Central Park is the starting point for the parade to the UN building. The estimated 125,000 Manhattan marchers include students, housewives, beatnik poets, doctors, businessmen, teachers, priests, and nuns.
The Tet Offensive would prove to be the turning point of the war. The communist ability to stage such a massive offensive stunned America. The public now began to doubt the military's ability to win the war. Without public support, President Johnson knew that the war could not be won on the battlefield. In response to the attack, President Johnson initially dispatched an additional 10,000 combat troops to Vietnam. At the end of March, however, he ordered a restriction on the bombing in North Vietnam, opening the door to peace talks with Hanoi.
New President of the United States, Mr. Richard Nixon, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance. I promise I won't let you down.
What promises can you make to the United States, President?
That I won't scandal or hold beliefs, and I will get our troops out of Vietnam.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Right.
Robert F. Kennedy, no!
This is one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. Neil Armstrong now just walked on the moon.
He definitely is JJ. He heard you. He said you sound like my cousin.
Are y'all ready for the gay activist rally? I'm ready. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Our type people can walk free in the open.
I know. I can't wait to show everyone about our relationship.
And you can go with your boyfriend. Are you excited?
Of course.
What y'all gonna do?
We just do everything.
What's your perfect idea for a date? In public. Where a vacancy. What's your boyfriend's name?
Roberto.
Roberto. I have something for you guys. What? You can call Medicaid.
Oh my goodness.
Back is hurting so bad. I know.
You're all the worst old people.
That's pretty gay outside.
I think they have a little stick.
Come on. Okay.
And opening earth. Houston, this is...
Stop picking your What are you doing?
Where you at?
Dude, don't worry about
Wait, are you...
Want me to go? No?
Oh my...
To others until we are first proven acceptable to ourselves.
I can't do this.
day. That one day.